Guys, welcome back. Hope you had a great week. Last week we discussed two versions. One is an extended bull version, and one is a short-term pullback. You can see that the market we pretty much pushed over the previous high, as a result of which we are kind of following the extended bull version, which means we're still kind of in the wave three.
This short clip is presented by Community. Fast track your learning curve and profit with our Leduc Trading Discord community. It is ideal for beginners who love the chase. Community provides access to not only Samantha's daily market thoughts and chase trades, but also her fabulous team of live stage mentors who share their actual trades and risk management stops across equities, options, and futures. You also get access to custom trade support when you need it. For more information, visit www.leductrading.com/community.
So far in the market, you can see that this is a one sort of a 4 hour time frame, right? So it's easier for us to see. This was our wave one, our wave two. Now we're still, kind of in that wave three of three progression. You could see a little bit of a pullback before it kind of pushes into that 492, 493 area. Then again, pretty much we're just kind of following this channel at the moment. So I won't really be surprised if we pull back a little bit or if we continue to kind of push into that 497, 500 before. I still see us progressing in the wave three, coming down for a wave four, then having that wave five before this bigger wave three is actually done. And you can kind of see the same in QQQ as well, wherein you can suspect the 5 wave action. So you can see here the wave one, wave two, kind of progressing in the wave three, pulling back for wave four before it kind of finishes that wave five and comes back to the downside. Obviously, there is a chance that again this entire thing could be a ABC, right? And then it does another ABC like this before it proceeds higher. But again, I do put that on a lower scale, but it is far more prominent on this chart where you can see that we've actually stopped at the 1.618 extension. So yeah, I mean, we would obviously need to break over 488 to push to 492 and push to 497. I do think that if we do, retest this channel, we could again push up to the prior high. For me to be bullish, for me to be bearish, we would need to break below this 481.77. We break that, then we could easily see a $12 short the downside. That would be a higher probability short to break this and come back here. Right now, any pullback will likely, result in a move higher. Let's look at the dollar. For clues, the dollar does. So this is kind of a situation where you can see that this ABC, you can see that we are rejecting here. So again, for us, kind of pull down this ABC in the market, wherein we're kind of having an expanded flat. For us to even think about doing that, the dollar would, if we can break out of this 103.8, then the dollar can easily push up to 104.5. So that's about a 0.75% raise. If we do that, then that should easily be able to, pressure the market down to 481 at least before, we can think of getting more bearish. For us to even, for this to even kind of like get out of this bear pattern, you would need to break over this 104.5 for this to become an ABC, this red path. But so far, we look like we're just kind of finishing the pink to come down and kind of make that new low. So just kind of keep an eye on the dollar. That'll help kind of give clues on when the market this week. Even the yields, they're not really kind of breaking out. They're just hovering over resistance. So weaker yields again will result in a more bullish market. With that being said, let's kind of look at the Swiss watches. Apple does look a little precarious. You can see that we kind of just pulled this bearish engulfing pattern. So, as long as we stay below 192, I do think we can come down to 189. And even, there is this giant to fill to the downside. I do think that we could fill this on earnings, but again, this is a higher risk play and it has to, kind of stay below that 183, 194. This is the stop. As long as you stay below 193.7, we should, come down to fill that gap. So that's why I have Apple on the Swiss watch list. Then we'll come look at Target. Again, you can see that we have broken out of this channel. We are consolidating sideways. So if we can't, you can see here, if we can't, you can see this channel here. If you can break out of this 144 level, then we should easily be able to push up to 147, 150, given that we have broken out of the channel. So target is another interesting stock to keep an eye on this week. Last week we had snow and we had a nice breakout. So I do think as long as now it must, last time it had a break over 195. Now we must stay over 202. Right, as long as we stay over 202, then snow can push up to 218, 220. If we break below this red channel, then again we're probably going to come back down to like 180 again on snow. So that's the risk. As long as we stay above, we'll likely push higher. And again, PDD didn't really trigger last week. We went sideways, but again, we are gapping down this week, so that's interesting. So if we can break below this 139 this week, then we should be able to push down to 136 and 132 on PDD. And yeah, it does have this giant gap to fill, which is what I'm monitoring. And obviously the stop would be this channel, stay below 141. And then we could continue the downside on PDD. All right, guys, that's all I have for this week. Have a great one.
Subscribe to Leduc Trading YouTube channel for more Wolf's weekly Wavelist videos and other content.